But Charlie, me make it cry. We are fall in love in music. So my educational background, I went to a school called Trinbo Akudia International School, JHS. I remember when one time I was in class. I used to take my Saturday classes money to go and buy CDs. Wow. No. I don't get CDs. This is what we call so like as I was saying, like I felt CD Bang. Like my R&B songs. Like I used to challenge. I used to listen to R. Kelly, Michael Jackson, it was more hip hop kakra, bed more than the win more. So like my parents really didn't like my music journey. So when I was going to SHS, I went to Prempeh College. Charlie, you know was for a year free semi-final. I thought you went to Louis. Oh no. So actually me growing up, I went to SHS in Prempeh College. And after that, I went to private university called Ghana Baptist University in Kumasi. So those and basically, it's like I've lived all my life in Kumasi. I haven't really been in Accra that much. So, my music journey, I would say, Charlie, it hasn't been easy because growing up in academician's house. Charlie, mommy swear.
Are you paying them really?
Oh, Charlie, me too no mom pay. So like I remember in my church, I'm a Presbyterian. Okay. So children's service, we went to a camp, and I think one of my teachers heard me singing, and
what's the name of your teacher?
He's called Amiel. Mr. Amiel, wherever you are, I salute you. He was the first person who forced me to sing in public. Like, I had never done that before in my life. So, like, Charlie, I didn't know what to sing, but he was like, I've heard you singing, and I believe in you, so I want you to do something. So when I did, it went viral, and people got to hear me. So, like, my parents, Mr. Danso, will be walking around in town, people will be like, hey, Charlie, Mr. Danso, Obano, Niniedo. So like,
what song did you sing?
Me too. I'm afraid. Me too, Manisha, Koday. Omana Basabazay. Mary Busame Hose. One granny, 1 hour for. Missy, one grand on my show, my
all the materials them they do up. Finish, I can't do one
So Charlie, when I got to the university, I wanted to do music, but you know my lectures and all didn't really give me a chance to. So I stuck with my books. But then I still had a passion for music. So I quite remember after university, I tried joining a band, which my parents wasn't. They was like, nah, Charlie. Yeah, they said yes, I should share our life now, mom. We want you to be in a bank or to be in a community. So me personally, I didn't give up on my music journey. And I quite remember 2020, out of the 4 siblings, I lost one of my sisters. She was married to a military man who is a chaplain at 37, and she was going to have her 3rd born, and she lost the baby and herself.
Sorry. Oh, I'm even crying.
And I remember my sister was the first person that I quite remember when we would be in the house and like she would be washing utensils and stuff. Like I'll be sitting with her. I remember her first song when she sang to me. It was OG. Peja weni shenyame yono no kwarefo enti fampaibo. So I started singing with her and she was like, "Oh Charlie, once only do like you can start singing." So first of all, she was like the first person because she was into singing as well. She was singing in the church. So I started and Charlie, when I got to university, after university, I tried mentor once, but Charlie, they didn't pick me. It wasn't because I wasn't good, but I think I wasn't prepared enough. I hadn't prepared myself enough for the competition. So whatever lesson that I gained from the judges that I came to meet, it helped me to structure my music background. So Charlie, I'm here now, as you can see. The journey wasn't easy. Trust me, you all can attest to it.
Oh yeah.
It wasn't easy. But Charlie, I really feel great to be here. And I can't wait what the world Charlie. So basically this is my life. And I would say that for now my parents are very much into my music career.
Oh wow.
So I'll point someone for the person to also come and sit and maybe share something small about her lifestyle and all that. So I think I'll call upon High Five.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Yeah, we good.
As you all know, I'm called High Five. I have a signature laugh. Should I do it?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, so you know, I'll do it. You too. Okay, so my real name is Fred Kofi Asilevi Prince. Yes, I'm a prince. Because listen, relax. Because my dad is a king in the voter region. So my dad is a king, and I come from a royal family, both mother side and father side. Oh no, like me, this you. The palace. Come on, guys. Hey, guys, come. I'm here to tell you about myself. When you have started. Oh.
We did not know yet, Prince.
At least nobody should use it against me in the court of law.
We did not tell you to tell us.
I'm trying to be real here, guys. Okay, so the name of my mom is Abla Charlotte, aka Abla Swasnega. The main reason why I'm saying this is because I came from a very strict home. That if you have to go out, your curfew time, what you promo 6:37.
Oh wow. Hey, it was good for you.
You understand?
But just come back by 6.
By 6:30 you have to be home. And I was someone mostly I was an indoor person until I entered. So I went to Elmwood Preparatory School. That was my junior high school. From there, I started from Los and Danes. It's a school in Kutubabi. You understand? Accra, Kutubabi. So from Kutubabi, I schooled in Kutubabi for some time. And for some time I was there. So I went to Pride of the East, not forgetting Pride of the East. I left Pride of the East. I came to Elmwood. That was where I completed my junior high school. When I was done, and I went to ATI, Anglo Technical Institute. So me, shouts to all the Antoses. Anybody looking at me?
Between your class 1 and then JHS, how many schools did you go to?
I went to like 4 schools.
Why? That's the question.
What is your problem? Is it your school? It's me, my school. So like, I had problems. I was someone that I was very stubborn in school.
Okay, so continue. Now we know.
So from there, and I moved from Kotobabi. That was when I was 20 years old, and I moved straight to Ashaiman. So basically, Ashaiman is a place that I love. Shout outs to Capricorn G8, shout outs to Alanda Dakas, shout outs to Chema Yeboah, shout outs to the CEO of Downtown. So shout outs to the CEO of Downtown. Shout outs to my kid sister Ellen. If I call her Ellen, she'll tell me her name is Eliane. So anyhow. And shout outs to the one and only auntie that if she tell me to sleep right now, I'll sleep. Auntie Salo.
Auntie, please call him and tell him to look at
So Auntie Salo is one of my favorite aunties because the woman has been there for me. Like she's been there for me. So my mom and my dad got separated when I was 5 years old. I had a broken home, so I didn't get much affection from my dad. Like my mom was my pillar, was my everything, and up to now she's my everything. She's been the one holding me down from day one to now. Don't try and tell me I'm a mama because I'm not a mama.
You called your mother to show you how to cook back.
No, relax. It's not like that. What are you trying to do? I called my mother to teach our bad from preparing cocoa banku for you guys to eat. Let's. Hey, what's Hero T? Hero T. Hero T was the one who. He was the one who did everything. Yo, we were supposed to prepare porridge for you guys in the morning. It be Hero. See, the banku, relax. The banku was Siska's idea. The banku was Siska's idea. So I started live band. In Ashaiman with High Five Q. It's a band. It's a band that I'm in. That's why I took the main reason why I took High Five was everybody in that band had this talent that I felt like if I'm to use that name, I have everybody's spirit backing me.
So basically, you stole it.
I'm just trying to.
You stole the High Five.
No, I didn't steal a High Five. Their High Five is H-I. Mine is H-Y with the flag.
Okay, so you are accessible. Wait. Okay, so you are trying to tell us you are accessible thief. Exactly my point.
He borrowed the name.
I just borrowed the name.
He borrowed the name.
So I used to church at Global Evangelical Church. I used to go to Global Evangelical Church, but I moved to Ashaiman and going to church became I'm quite sorry 31st December. Homecoming December.
No wonder you shift for school.
So there's one song I like about Beto Rabakwa. It says Neme Donku Nesiwo Nyamawu Wanamla Abeko Komatane Neme Donku No Siwo. See, those people want gospel act of the year. What are people trying to tell us? So I had. So that was when I had the opportunity to sing. So Jometo, I know Jometo knows me. Oh yeah, Charlie, like we know stars, but Charlie, we don't want to.
From here you go corner.
I don't have his number. I don't have Brajo's number.
Then do I know him? Okay.
No. If he knows me by his face, he knows me.
Me too, I know Jometo. And they watch him videos.
But the question is, does he know you?
He watch him Jometo. He watch my performance.
Okay, so literally, I used to be a church freak, like. I used to be a church freak.
What happened? I'm interested.
I used to because I could spend like the whole Sunday at church.
I used to.
Something happened.
I thought you just said you go to church and first.
That was what happened. I moved from Kotobabi
Okay.
and went to Ashaiman. That was how.
Mama changed.
I swear to God, everyone met.
The church be global
Yes, Kotobabi.
Why
Trinity
you one
Park.
branch?
No, it no be one branch.
And so, you know,
The main reason why I couldn't go to the Ashama branch was that I don't feel home there. Kotobabi is the home. No, you didn't understand. The kind of vibes. I have boys like KK. I have Jeffrey. I have boys there that I have. There's another guy there too called Fred. Like when I was coming for the audition, he was the one who personally brought me here. You understand? Yes, starting that friendship, and I felt like, no, Charlie.
No, but one question. Are you going to church because of that? Is that a reason why?
No, listen. We go to church to build a family. You understand?
Really? Yeah.
It's also part
Yeah,
of
No, I know we are building a family, but what I'm trying to say is,
No, my question is, what's the main reason of you going to church aside being?
the main reason of me going to church is to be saved. You understand?
And you guys said in the church.
Because we're going for family.
No, listen. There's one thing. If I'm to go to maybe your church and I don't know anybody there, would I feel comfortable in your church? No, relax. It's a question.
Well, we talk about the first time. You see, for the first time, because I believe that we went to.
Please, we are here to talk about mentor. We are not here to talk about church.
I believe that it's not just about church. It's not just about church.
Okay.
Anything.
You are next. Come. Come. I'm done. Come.
And I will come back later. Yes. So we went window shopping for the guitar. That day I was so sad. I didn't know what to, I didn't feel like talking to him again, those kind of things. But he's my dad, I'll need something, so I have to go back anyway. Yeah, so that was after high school. Then I applied to the university, and then I went to UHAS inside Hull. So in UHAS, first semester, I saw a lot of people on campus who carried their guitar around. So I became friends with a few of them, and then I started learning. So my learning how to play the guitar was a little here, a little here, a little here. So some from YouTube, some from what I watch people play. Then I go and practice it. So for the first semester, I had to borrow somebody's guitar to learn how to play. And it was going well, just I had to travel from a place to somewhere to go and borrow it, use it, and bring it back every time. And the person will be using it, so I can't keep it. So it was a bit stressful. But I went home one vacation, I think second semester, first year, and my dad bought me one.
Of course, your dad.
Yeah. So it was like how when you get home, you want to tell them about how your semester was and everything. So I was excited, I was telling them everything, and then he just brought the guitar out and I cried. Yeah, so it was interesting. So from then I picked up a few skills here and there from church. I go to Royal House Chapel. Yeah, so I learned a few things at church. I have a friend who plays at church too. His name is Julius. Yeah, so he also taught me a few things as well. And then I'm a musician who plays the guitar. So my playing of the guitar is not like I play like on cue. I learn the song, then I rehearse and I play. So that was what happened. So from then, I used to play a few shows in Ho. When we are on vacation, you know how when we're on vacation, we stay a few days before going home after the semester ends. So then I started picking a few jobs in town. Then I play at a show, and then they pay me. It was good.
So you play shabu?
Yes, I play shabu. So from then, I did my national service at Ho Teaching Hospital. I have a first degree in nursing. I'm a big sister. Yes, that's why I'm very strict on some of you. It's not my fault. It's in my nature. Like, I don't like disorderliness. So I have to tell you that this is what's supposed to be done. But I'm sorry if I'm a bit harsh to some of you. But I don't like disorderliness. So that's why I'm like this. So I have a lot of kid siblings. We are 6. We were 7. I lost one brother. He was 2018. I lost a brother. But since then, we've all been able to live together as a family. So yeah. So I have a big sister, and then after that, the rest of us. So many girls. Yeah. So after my service, I decided to audition for Mentor, and this is my first time auditioning, and here I am. Yeah, so that's my story. So I'll pick range.
Hello. Hi. I'm Lina Range.
Hello, Lina.
I have 3 brothers.
Wait, it's not giving us your legal name.
And I am the only female.
Okay.
I live with my mom.
What's funny? What's funny?
Legal name.
Auntie Lina
Legal
Range.
name.
Please, what's funny?
What is wrong?
Are you serious?
She was crying when she was 10.
Oh.
Let's go.
Okay.
Grace, are you okay to
Are you okay? Or someone-
Please, can someone get her tissue for me? Come on, let's go. Let's go. Oh,
Where's you?
yeah.
Okay, so Tisha. Tisha Rula. Tisha. Tisha Rula. I'm a bar.
Another bad boy king.
Hello. So my name is Odami Caleb. I was
Charlie,
born,
she's okay.
Talk to me.
She's okay.
Alright, Tisha, you have the
yeah,
floor.
so I was born in Koforidua, but I hail from Equiapim. I'm a proud Equiapim. I love my Equiapim people because they support me a lot. And for me, I would say music has always been a part of me. And I remember back in high school, I did my basic school education in Church of Christ School, that is Koforidua. Then I moved on to Koforidua Sector, that is in Marimamba, same as when I came in Nigeria. So I quite remember when I was in SHS, I used to dance and, wrap my way around. And I never knew I would take music serious as a career back then. I remember I did my first demo in 2012. Right?
Wow.
Yeah.
So you are recording artists, isn't it?
And it didn't go well for me.
Our baby girl is back, yeah? You're not going to let us stress, yeah?
Okay. Got you. Yeah, together.
So like I was saying, I did my first demo in 2012 and the kind of comments my friends gave me, it nearly shut me down. I became a laughing stock.
I feel that.
You're going to be a cobra.
So they told me to stick to dance because I was very good at dancing. I remember we used to skip school and go into other schools and sport there. I had my name on the streets. Someone who was in school, but I was known on the streets more than even, performing in school. But fast forward, when I graduated uni, I went to Koforidua Technical University. I wanted to do music full time. I saw myself doing nothing else apart from music, and it wasn't easy. I was doing all the hard work on the internet, trying to finance my own career because I had no management, no team at all. But my mom has always been there for me and my family, my brother. I love my family so much. At first, my father was not very supportive because he's a pastor, he's a man of God.
Wow.
But later on, when he saw the passion and zeal I had for music, he gave me his support. In fact, you see the trial I wore on the boot camp, that but he gave it to him, it's for him. So now I'm ready to try listening. So for me, there are 2 things that I'm not afraid in my life. And these 2 things are hunger and death. I have come close to the point of death so many times, and I've seen hunger so many times. So these 2 things I'm not afraid, and I have determination in my soul. When I set up for something, I go and get it. And mentor has broken me and made me, because I started this mentor journey in 2019, and I quite remember that year I went to Kumasi, I wasn't picked. Then I went back to Takrady, I wasn't picked. Then I came to Accra and I was picked. And I came for the grand audition and I did my best. Like, that video actually circulated on the internet. I had calls, you Tisha, and you had made it. Like, they didn't know what was really on the ground. I didn't make it. So that was the most down moment in my life. I was depressed. I even thought of, suicidal thoughts were flowing through my mind. Because at that point, I wanted to do only music. And I had nothing I was going back to. So I was like, should I even end it? I grieved my soul. And it nearly dragged me to my death. And when I overcame that, I became Tishi and Rula. And since then, I don't see obstacles. When you come, I face you head on.
No problem.
So after all that, this year, I made it and I'm here. So this is my story. When you hear me doing the chant final, you can say me are the bad boy king.
Yeah, the bad boy king.
My God is your majesty.
Tadi boy no. Hello guys. My name is Emmanuel Ansa. Majesty rapper, as you know. I live in Western region, in a town called Kwesimintim, with last mate and some guys. Last mate is here with Blunty. Yeah. First, I went to school at St. Anthony of Padua. It's a Roman school at Kwesimintim. First competition that I went was Connect FM Street Tour Battle. I went to the semi-finals. We were doing duet. The person that I was duetting with was not actually good, so we were out of the competition.
So it's the person's fault, isn't it?
It's not my fault. And then I went to Talented Kids. I was picked. Yeah, I came to Accra audition. Was also picked. And because of votes, I was out. I was out because of votes. And then I can't remember 2020. I came to mentor. I was picked, but they said I am too young, so I should wait for maybe 3 or 4 years. And I said no, that 3 or 4 years.
Can't wait, bro.
Last year, I said me back. I'm back me. And then this year, so me buy. I'm say my swear thing. So they auditioned me and I went through. That's my life story. I'm a school, so I was joining free school. I say run away, be a much me. You say to me, say after now, that is what counts. Yeah, 3. How much you go studio? Teacher could crave you. Me free one, Capole free. I just can't. Oh, no, son, on person on pass to Beko. Offer you to account. You can share newspapers in office. Almost suspended here for 1 week. Almost suspended. But my father too was harsh on me like don't know what to say, I'm okay. It's good, yeah, I know it.
But you need to follow your passion too. Remember
No, but
that.
you shouldn't be at the expense of the education, right?
Okay.
Because we are all musicians, but some of us have completed university, right? So you can learn from us.
Okay, that's great.
Hello, everybody. Oh, why everybody's gonna give me fast? Oh, you want to hear about me, right?
Yes.
See, my life. I don't want to cry because if I cry right now, maybe I'll feel everything over here. Even the book, I will not even get to it. So I don't want to talk about my life as in the bad side. But let's look at the good side of it. Okay, I'm Jonathan Anova, Kofi Enam. So from that I picked the jig from Jonathan, Anaba, Kofi, Enam. That's the jig. Clap for me. And so I attended Ho Mauli Primary, GHS and SHS as well. And also I'm a nurse.
Wow.
Yeah, that's for me. See, my music career was not easy at all. You know, I only have my mother as my support. I don't have anybody as to call my father. They just take it like that. So it was very hard for me coming up. Sometimes even food to eat and stuff. It was very hard, but actually I live classically. You get what I'm trying to say. I put my life on a 5-star level. Yeah, that's it. So sometimes even how to record my first music, it was very hard for me. I had to go and meet my friend for him to show me the way to make money. At the age of 14 years, he took me out to go and sell. We call something kube. You guys know kube. Yeah. So we go about selling just to get the money to record because I want my voice to be heard. I want people to hear my voice because I feel like I have a talent in me that people have to hear. Though by then I was not that established, but I know when I put my voice on a beat, it will be nice. So I just force. So even after getting the money, we have to meet someone. It's our senior man. We call him Legacy in the whole. So we met him and he was like, he can't take us there today, so we should go home. So we went home, we came back and he was like, we should pay him before he will take us there. And the money the sale that we made that day, you know, we have to give out that money. Just because of what? We just want to make it. And shout out to Bona. Bona was my pillar. He always talked to me and always encouraged me in this music thing. So we decided to, okay, I'll say this. We decided to do it again. So after selling the money that we got, you know, I have to just send that money to my mother for food stuff and stuff. So anyway, I gave my mother the money, but she gave me the money back because she knew I wanted to use the money for my music. So the next day, she gave me the money and I went to record. And that song was a hit in Go. I'm telling you, 14 years old. So that's my story. It was very hard for me, but I believe in one thing. The more determined you are, the more far you go. See, it came to a time I was so depressed because I feel like things are not working for me. Why? Because you do this and do that. Nothing is working. So sometimes I just have to lock myself in my small room and do what? Just cry. Cry and cry and cry. But I believe crying will never solve my problem. It's rather me putting in works just to promote myself. And here I am. I'm here now in Mentor 12. And people are seeing me live on TV. I perform live and people will be giving me shout outs and all that. So I believe in hard work. So when you believe in hard work, you will make it in this life. Thank you very much. Hey, Wonder Boy, hey, sorry.
Alright, so you guys want to hear something?
Let's go.
Okay, so I was Josh Music. Till today, people used to ask me why I changed the name from Josh Music to Wonder Boy. So as my guy said, life, and that not the ground. Yeah. So Josh Music, you see, when my name is Joshua, right? So Josh Music, I just want to keep things simple. Yeah. But I thought of how, you know, living is very expensive for some people. Very, very, you know. When I say expensive, based on the falling and trying to get up, but you're still falling, you get it. You're trying to push yourself, you're still falling, you understand? So some people get carried away by that. Like, oh my God, why am I suffering? Why am I this?
why man? And they forget who they are. Like, you understand? They forget who they are, and then they put their minds on the problem they are going through. Before I continue, let me just give you guys a small example. Before I went to the university first year, my dad didn't have accommodation for me. No accommodation. School fees 2,100. We only had 800 cedis. So the money was just 800 cedis. So what am I going to do? I went to KNUST. I'm a graduate. I didn't have anything. So I just told my dad that he should give me the 800 cedis. You know, hustler vibe, hustler blood. I took the 800 straight to Kumasi. I didn't know Kumasi. I had nobody there. You understand? So I went there to sleep in a choba for 3 weeks. Wow. Yeah, I went there to sleep in a choba because I know what I want. I know where I'm going to. So no matter what, no matter the sacrifice, you understand? I have to make it. So I slept in the choba for 3 weeks, and then from there it was a very long story. But let me just bring that to a short close. That whatever you are going through, just put your mind on who you see yourself to become. You understand? And never forget that you are a wonder. Beautiful. Let me call.
You don't want to know about this.
It's a brother song.
You guys should come and cry.
My G.
What are you doing on your phone?
Maintain crime.
I'm greeting all of you. Chinese, you have your two lives. Okay, yeah, that was just for fun. Okay, so my name is Nanaya Frimpong. I'm from Ashanti region, but born and bred in Accra. But my dad is from Moase. We are Moase to be precise. And then my mom is from the northern region. My mom is Fati Mama. My dad is Kwame Frimpong, Mr. Kwame Frimpong. Okay, so fast forward. I started music and I felt that burning desire of music at a very early age. Very, very early. I think maybe around 10 years, 10, 11. That's when I actually liked music. Because my big brother was a record collector. He likes to collect music. Like, he listens, like, right. So I remember sometimes Chrissy, shout out to Chrissy, he's in UK. Yeah, so Chrissy would actually buy R. Kelly music, G Unit. So I was really, really young, but I used to listen to all these people. So when he goes to work or when he goes to my dad's place, he leaves the room for me. See, master no day, I was ready. So I would take the cassettes and I'll listen to the cassettes and everything. So I started falling in love with music, and it became like an addiction. It took over me in so many ways. I couldn't stand without listening to music. I could remember there were so many times, me I'm a bad boy. They ran away. I ran away with school, Baba. So they take me to school. I'll jump the wall, and then go to Accra UTC. So I want to go and buy MP.
It was really alone. I didn't have capital.
Oh no, I didn't have. Okay, me and Kasano. Now Miss Masona ending. See, yeah, I'm a ending. So on that, from my child, my mom is like, even if she's watching and she puts me here, by the time she come up here, when she come up here, I don't sit. I'm a stand-up guy. So when I was growing, okay, let's just wrap it up. When I was growing, my dad got to know, say, there's music I wanted to do. Anything they tell me to do is music and art. I can draw. So they knew that this is what I can do. Because I remember when I was like in class 6, I went to my dad's office. I was sitting near him, and I was like, Daddy, give me a paper. I didn't even draw with a pencil. I drew with a pen, and I drew him. I sketched him, and I gave it to him. And he knew that, oh no, there's something in this, my son. Okay. So when it got to a time, I went to him and I was like, Daddy, you know something? You have taken me to school. You have taken me to all those things. Music is what I want to do. He he was like, he didn't like the idea in the first place. So then I reached out to my friend, Francis. Shout out to Francis Dematomu, the former manager of Gasmila. And then I think we were in the same area in Dansuman, Control. So then I told Francis that I want to do music. He was like, you are too young, you have to finish school and everything. I was like, no, I want to do music. So that time I think I was in GSS 3. And I recorded my first song with Gasmila. But then Gasmila wasn't really known. So yeah, we were there. And then we came to actually link up after school, after SS. Yeah, I went to St. Thomas Aquinas. Yeah. So after SS, we actually linked up again, and I did my second song with Gasmila again. So when I did the second song, it was one side, and then Gasmila was like, yo, Charlie, this is good. Okay, so he gave me a couple of link ups here and there, and then, yeah, the song was kind of, taking a little credit in Jamestown. And that's when I started meeting people. I have a friend, my blood, my everything, my body, like my ride or die. Yeah. Shout out to Chaka, Charlie. That boy, I could even take a bullet for that boy. He's my blood for life. Shout out to Chaka, shout out to Vice D. Shout out to the whole YNG squad. Yeah, Charlie. They got me like crazy. Yeah, they got me like crazy. So Chaka was like, Charlie, this thing you can do it too, this music you can do it too. It got to a time I was depressed actually. I'm a serious victim of depression. Serious victim of depression. Yeah, I'm that type that could off all the lights in my room and be in the room for like 2 weeks without even seeing the sun because I don't even want to see human being. I was really, really depressed. I didn't want to even go out because I was asking myself so many questions. I was actually wondering. That it got to a time I used to pray, and I had this prayer I used to pray. I used to tell God that you have given me music, but I'm doing everything I can, but this music is not really getting heard. All I just wanted to do was get heard. But because I'm not getting that, I beg you, just take away the music and give me something else. Maybe give me the spirit of preaching or maybe, something, but take away the music because it was consuming. I don't know, we are all artists here, but I just want to take this opportunity to ask. When it comes to music, it's like, okay, to me, I feel like it's a burning desire. When it hits you, it's like there's nothing you can do. It's like a calling. You understand? So anything they put me, I can't do anything apart from music. I started learning how to play beats. I'm a beat producer. At the same time, I play my own beats. Yeah, record myself mostly. And then my dad actually blessed me with studio stuff. I have everything. I have my keyboards, I have my monitors, I have everything. He actually started investing in me. I got to a time he realized that Charlie, this thing is not really going well. Even with all those things, he couldn't even see a hit. So I went to him one day and I was like, I'm going to mentor. He was like, okay. Because he got to a time, everybody's tired. He was like, Charlie, why is son? And shout out to Sonia Chiba, wherever he is. He gave me the opportunity to write songs for him. I wrote a couple of songs, a lot of songs. He's like my godfather. I wrote a lot of songs for Achiba. And look, he was the one that told me, go, I know you, I know what you can do, go. And, today I'm here. And Charlie, I don't want to say the rest, but who's your short one? Sarah.
Okay, so hi.
Hello.
Please don't look at me too much. Okay, so my actual name is Sarah Iraja Asamwabia Asari. And my stage name is Zara. Okay, so I'm the third one, and my siblings, we are all 5. So I started music when I was in SHS 1. That was Form 1's night. I didn't let anyone know that I could sing. So one day the seniors they heard me singing in the washroom because they said form was night. We had to perform something, and I was like, me, I don't know how to do anything. So I was singing in the washroom, and then one of the form 3s came. I was like, is that you? I was like, no. You are telling lies. Oh, come and sing. And I was like, okay, I'll try. So they said I should rehearse something. Then I went to stand there, and I was like, never mind, I'll find someone like. But they thought I was just like, that's actually my voice. When I got to the stage, I went to show them my skills.
Okay.
Oh yeah. When I got to the stage, I went to show them my skills, and I was doing that most of the time. And in Form 3, I had best female vocalist. And after school, I decided that I would join a reality show, but I didn't know which one to join because there were so many options. And I decided to join some, but the one I joined, I couldn't end it because I had exams to write. So I went to school to write exams. That's university. Okay, I'm in University of Ghana, level 400. Yeah. So I went to join. Yeah. When I went there, I had exams, so I couldn't go back to join it. And then they started the main show. So I was like, oh, if I hadn't written my exams, then like I would have done something, or maybe I'll be on TV and I'll be waving and stuff. But I didn't do it again. So last year, I decided to come for mentor audition. I came, but I didn't end well because I had asthma. And I had asthma attack because I was tensed. And I had my inhaler too. And then inhaler, when you use it, you become weak. So I became weak, and then I couldn't hit the notes I had to hit because Abiana wanted me to hit a particular note. But because I was weak, I couldn't hit it, but I was able to sing. So they told me I had a nice voice, but because I didn't hit it, I should try again next year. And this year, I'm here. Station ruler. Yeah, so I joined, and now see me. Yeah, so I'm just hoping that I go through this thing successfully, and because I have tried my best to taking all the medications I had to take. That's why I'm here right now. So this one, dear, no play. No joke. Okay, so I think I have to call the next person. Steady, baby.
Okay, so my name is Theodora Sedina Boatin. My stage name is Sedin. Yes. So I should mention my age. I'm 22 years old. Then I have a sister, but I also have other cousins who stay with us, and so they are like my sisters too. So, but yes, so you can say I have like 3 sisters. We're actually 4, but I lost a brother. So yeah, I lost a brother. So I went to my primary school, St. Mary's International School in Ashaman, and then I went to Ola Girls Senior High School in Ho. Yes, and then I recently graduated University of Professional Studies.
Oh, congratulations!
Thank you. Okay, so talking about my music life. Okay, so in primary, we used to have this Wednesday worship as so there was this time they told us to go and write names of song ministration, like people want to sing and things. I never wrote my name on. But I was there, then I heard my name come and sing. I was like, please, I didn't write my name, but then they forced me to come and sing. And then, I don't know, I sang some song, I don't remember. And then after the worship, my RME teacher met with Mr. Nyako. I was like, do you train? Do you do something? I'm like, no, I don't do anything. It's like, oh, you have a very nice voice. Do you want to become a star or something? I'm like, no, I don't want to become a star. At that time, I didn't know much about music. All I knew was to sing. If I wanted to sing, and that time there was this popular song and children cassettes that was going. This Nigerian kids that was singing. Yes, Destiny Kids. Every time, and then like it's playing in the house every time. My brother and I, my late brother and I, will be singing it every time. So it was in senior high school that I actually started singing, because in Ola Senior High School we had an a cappella group which was called Rohi, and so every year, every student, like Form 1, you come, they audition you, and then you enter. I never like to show my voice or anything, because I've never liked to be judged, because I know there are beautiful singers out there. If someone sings and then I know that this person's voice is nicer than me, there's no way, I'll never open my mouth for you to hear that I can sing. I can sing too, yes. So we went, and then I was like, let me give it a try. I went to choir, and then they were trying to audition, and then the choir master be like, it was called Azako. Say something. And then when he says it, I sing it in my own way. I was like, this lady, sing it like this. He will sing it and I'll send it somewhere else. It's like, no, I should go and join Rohi, the a cappella group. And I went to join a cappella. And then I feel like Rohi has really helped me in bringing out, because the seniors we had, they're very good singers, and then they'll teach you how to sing and stuff. Our Reverend Father too was really very supportive of everybody's talent in the school. And so that was where I got like my grooming and everything from. So after that, after I completed Ola, when I went back home, I joined a singing ministry in my church, which was called Upper Room Singing Ministry, and that is where our music directors, our presidents, our priests. I'm actually a Catholic. Yes, St. Augustine Catholic Church is where I attend as shaman. So they helped me, they groom us, and then I was given the opportunity to come to audition, mentor. Anytime I'm told to go for audition, like this is little audition somewhere, I don't go, because hey, I don't want to go and put myself in any yes. So so this time around I was like, let me give it a try, mentor, and then I came here, and then this is my first time ever coming for audition. And then I'm actually pleased that I met all of you. And then I feel like the reason why we all want to do music is because we want to make a difference. You understand? And then I feel like the sadness is too much, even though there are times that you want to be sad, but you cannot be sad forever. You want to be sad, but then you don't want someone else to be sad. So you want to sing for the person. Even if the person is sad, want your voice to be what the person hears, at least to calm down. That is why we are all here. So that is why I'm here. Yeah, that is why I'm here. Okay, and then I'll come. Bunny. Hey, Bunny.
Yo, what's up? Yeah, in my where I come from, we say one tough. You know what I mean? So I'm Alatevi Kobla John. I think I'm the only Alatevi I know. Yeah, because and my stage name is Bino Ayoni, as you all know. So the reason why I say I am the only Alatevi I know is because I don't know my father. And I don't know any other Alatevi. Since I don't know him, I don't know his relatives, I don't know, I was raised by my mom, my grandma. My mom died when I was 3 months old. The story went, she said, according to my grandma, she said, the day I was born, my dad came to the hospital and he was like, look at this, we don't have this in our family. So he left. And, we've never heard from him since. And my mom was praying and, she died 3 months after.
My grandmom, although she took care of me, she's late now. She died in 2013. So even though she took care of me, she was absent. I was, let me say, brought up, not taken care of. I was brought up by a man who is the nephew of my grandmother's husband. Okay. Yes, my grandmother's husband. So his name is Fopo. He lives at Akusa Park in Aflao. So music for me started very young, because absent parents, absent grandmother, and things weren't well. I had to find a way of escape from myself. So I attended Holy Star International Academy. That's my primary school. Sorry. So music started for me there, in that school. They actually taught me the basics, the rudiments of music, because I started off not as a vocalist, but as a trumpeter. So I joined the brass band when I was only 6 years old. So I played the trumpet. Then I started graduating, from trumpet to trombone to tuba to Then I went to drums, played drums. Then I went because they taught us the rudiments, the re mi fa so I was practicing it even in church. So our church choir master at the time I attended Christ is the Same. He saw me and invited me into the choir. As at 7, 8 years old. And at the time, the youngest person before me was 31. Yeah.
Come again. I don't understand.
He was 31.
The youngest person
was 31. The oldest was 78. Wow. Yeah. So I was like the youngest and the most different.
Hey, what kind of guy is that?
So yeah. And then from there, that's like me growing up. It was hard. I grew up on the, streets of Bit 9. I was quite stubborn, I will not lie. And, yeah, man. So I attended my SHS Tweetown Senior High School. There I started with music. I did music for my first year, second year, third term into my third year. I stopped the music class and I was transferred into CRS class. And the reason being that, I had a minor quarrel with my music teacher who didn't understand. He taught my seniors at the time who were going to write their OASI, and it was a mistake. And, I heard it. I thought they were the one making the mistakes, and I tried to let them know that it didn't sound how they were singing it. And so it became a huge issue. And so they transferred me to CRS class, which, by the grace of God, I passed successfully. Everything I am today, everything I have become, is by the grace of God and by the help of good people who were not family to me. So if I ever make mention of my dad, I'm not talking about a biological father. I'm talking about my Christian father, whose name is Apostle Jacob John. And he is my mentor and my father. If I go home right now, he's the one I'm going to. So yeah, that's a recap of my life. And music became serious for me in 2013. Yeah, so I recorded my first song in 2013. And from there, somewhere in 2022, I joined Akram Live Band, in Aflao. And it was there that I became a solid performer. Yeah, I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm still a learning performer, but as at the point I am today, it was made by Akram Live Band, and props to them for that. And so, yeah, that's like just, in a nutshell of my life. There are details I don't want to go into because I really don't want to cry today. So yeah, big ups to everyone. And my next speech, now, don't hide your face.
Hello. Hi. So my name is Lolina Boateng.
Can't hear you.
my stage name is Elboat. Actually, the Elboat was taken from my real name, which is Dilolina. Lina. So Elboat, Boatin, which is boat. So that's how I was able to do. So I'm 19 and I'm from Kumasi, Sechadumase, but I was born in Dansuma here. But they raised me in Kaswa. So when I was young, I really loved dancing. Music wasn't something I liked. I was a very good dancer when I was very young. I'll be going to parties and be dancing for people. You see the girl people, and I'll be dancing, but my mom didn't like it because she thought people would look at me with bad eyes, like they'll cast bad things on me because they've seen that I'm talented. So I stopped dancing. They stopped me from dancing. So my mom, like, she was a singer at church, so she'd be playing music, and when I was younger, listen to the music, listen, like, music was in my head, but you could see that the thing was in me. I loved the music, but I didn't know I had the talent. So when I came to Kaswa here, we started going to church, and I was singing. They'll come and call me to come and sing, and I'll sing and sing and sing. My pastor actually liked my singing, so he mostly calls me to come and sing, and I'll sing. Yeah, so, yeah. Then I went to school. It was very tough. Okay, it was really tough in school. I went to Wesley Grammar. Yeah, so when I went to Wesley Grammar, I actually felt sick. Like, I didn't know how to read. And one day they punished me to read. And I went to cut myself. And so I had to stop, and I went to Ido College. I finished this year, so I'm done with school. Next year I'm going to the university. So I started liking K-pop. Those who like K-pop. Yeah. Korean music. I love BTS, Blackpink. So they dance and sing, right? And me too. The dance was still in me. So when I saw how they were dancing and singing, I liked it. So I started dancing again. I'll be doing music videos in the house, dancing and all that. So one day I was there, and my father was like, "Hey, so why are you sitting there? I've seen Mentor and I've seen the audition. You are good, like, you are good dancer. People be singing. So I should go." And me cry. It was actually my head to come back. I was like, what if they don't pick me and all that? My father was like, I was good. He gave me the morale. Go. And I decided to audition for my first time, and I'm here. They were really proud of me because it's my first time. I was even scared that I won't be picked, but we thank God down here. And I can't wait to learn more, and I'm happy to be with a lot of guys. I actually like being in the house with a lot of people.
So you can disturb them like this?
Yeah, I really like being in the house with a lot of people. All you guys are funny, and everybody have their own characters, and I love everyone. I'm happy to be here. I can't wait to see more. Thank you. Thank you. Well.
Okay, so thank you. Alright. So when I was sitting there waiting for my turn, I was being teary small because everything I was hearing. Yes. So everyone has something. We all go through a lot. It builds all of us. So my name is Juliet Yawa Enyona Sala, and my stage name is Juwela. So how I got the Juwela, I want to tell you. I remember one time I was watching Mentor with my dad and my mom, and there was this lady called Junika. Yes, Junika. I don't know if I'm mentioning it well.
Correct.
So my dad is correct, yeah. So my dad was watching and my dad was like, you Juliet, I'm a choir master and this is a music family. Everything is music. You have the voice and you don't want to show it, like you don't want to show it to the world. I'm not that good though. We are yes, and I was like, me I can try, me I can try. I was like, okay, then you go and try. So my first try was last year. And before my try, 2021. Okay, let me say it in a short way. I'm a very happy girl. I'm a very happy girl. Like I see everything to be funny. I don't like things get to me. Things don't really get to me. I don't know why. Yes. So I don't know why. Sometimes I try to like let things get to me because when I do something and people react, I want to be like, no, I have to let someone do me something so that I see how it feels, but I don't feel it. So 2021 was when I had a turn off in my life. Yes, that's how I say it.
So your whole life is 2021 you had a turn off?
Yes, like I've been a very, very happy girl, like she from home, like that thing. Yes. So 2021, some few things happened. Went to the hospital. I didn't really get a good news. Yes, so that's all I can say. I don't want to go into it deep, but yeah. So yes, so no, me, I'm okay.
Yeah, are you sure?
I'm okay.
So I'll keep my hand.
I'm okay.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Remember I gave you a hug during the audition time?
Yeah, I'll remember. So yes. Then when my dad said that, he was also thinking about my health. I was like, hey, D. I call him D. Yeah, so D, like me. This thing is a whole lot too. I said, okay, I'll try. So last year, I came to try. Last year, I wasn't looking so nice like this, so I was lingering like this. Yes, I was so lingering, very slim. So I said, no, I'll try, yes. So far as whatever I'm going through, it hasn't affected my voice. Why not? Yes, if it should have affected my voice, I don't know what I'll do to myself. Yes. So I said, okay, I'll try. Last year I came. It was last year that they chose the 12 people. It was really tough. It wasn't that easy. Okay. I passed all the stages. The last one. You see, that time, because I wasn't really well, so my mom came with me. So she was with me throughout all the stages. One of the ladies working here saw her and they were like, hey, Mommy, please, are you also coming for the competition? Mom said, no, I'm here for my daughter. So I went, it went well, but the picking of the 12, I wasn't bad. So I said, nah, let me come and try again. So before that, when I started getting myself again, I said, no, I have to gain my body back so that I get correct Yes, so, yeah. Because it got to a time I couldn't eat. I couldn't do anything. Even when I put the food in my mouth, it would come out. Like, I would say, in quotes, I was looking dead. Yes, that is how I'll put it. Because right now, when some people see me, they're like, hey, Juliet, is it you? My first performance, my friends saw me in heels and they were like, please, Juliet, you have explanation to do. Like, you are in heels. How? Because it got a time I had to use the wheelchair. Yes. And when I'm walking, I had to be dragging my feet. But I feel
blessed.
I'm one of the strongest girls or women I know.
Yeah.
Don't
cry.
cry.
So one thing that keeps me moving before I bring my parents and some people, I'll mention their names. Yes, before I'll bring those people. One thing that keeps me moving is music and memes. I don't know if you all know memes.
Yeah.
So someone will say, even if you have broken heart and you read some small memes, you laugh.
Then you should be watching my status.
Yes, I love memes so much. And sometimes new people text me just because my friends told them that I post memes a lot on my status. And I'm like, oh, no problem, I'll save your number. And when the world will come and laugh, sometimes my dad will watch my status and be like, oh, Jesus. All my children, like Juliet, I don't know what is wrong with them. I'm like, Z, if you don't like me, you can't throw me away because I will not go. Yes, so my mom and my dad have been my greatest support. And like I said, my dad is a choir master. I come from a music family. We are 4, my siblings and I. In all, we are 4. The first one is a boy, second is me.
Okay.
And I'm daddy's girl, proud daddy's girl. Then the third is a boy, and the fourth is a girl. My dad loves music so much, so he had to teach. He taught all of us how to play the keyboard. Yes. So he has distributed, I would say he has distributed us. He has distributed all of us to churches. Wow. So, yes.
So if not for something, I would have, humbly asked that you show us some small skills like.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to? Yeah. Okay, no worry. So I'm not even finishing what I have to say. So my siblings all play the piano, and I'll say among my siblings, hey, I'm the one that has collected keys from my father. Because you see, whenever I sit by the piano, Juliet play, then I'll be dozing. I don't know, I'll be roaming around the house, but when it's time to play the keyboard and I sit there, I'm like, then you cane me and all that. So up till now, I will not say I don't like the keyboard. I like Papa. Hey, shit. Money is inside. Yes, but they play more than me. Yes, they play more than me. Yes, but I still have something there. Oh, yeah. So I'll show you people.
Show us. Show us. Show us.
I should show you right now. Who has any choral song in there?
We don't want to sing, we just want to just anything, cough. If you want to play me by your cobra,
silence.
So, me, I like doing shabu shabu. So sometimes my dad calls me transpose. I think I can play, but when you are singing, I don't want to look for the key you are singing. So I'll just look for transpose. +1 -2.
Thank you. Yeah, all this stuff I'm doing.
So let me do some more worship. I'll finish right now. So if I don't mention some people's names, and I'll not feel okay. So my primary, the schools were many, so I can't mention some and leave some. So I won't mention my primary. But then my SHS, I went to Apam Senior High School. Actually, I I didn't want a palm. My first choice was Holy Child, my second choice Agri, and third choice a palm. Me, I didn't know about a palm. I just used it to fill the pothole. Yeah, that is how I saw it. Then my results came. I did very well. I got a single grade, and then they gave me a palm. I said no problem. I didn't want to go, but my aunties, my 3 main aunties. That's where I'll mention their names. So, Auntie Cecilia Kuleke, Auntie Antoinette Kuleke, and Auntie Paulina Kuleke. See, they went to the top schools, and I loved how they were. Someone said Kuleke. I loved how they were. So I was like, let this book and go to high schools, and they're still humble and all that. Same with I can be there. So I chose it, and I didn't get it. They told me that, Charlie, it's not about the school. We had ways we had to manage ourselves. Like, okay, so I went to a PAM. And I got to a PAM, and everything happens for a reason. I got to a PAM, and my dad placed me in the hands of the assistant headmistress at that time. She's late now. So I was under her. That is where I learned how to serve and be humble. Yes, because everybody loved her, and you are under her. You can't do nonsense. Because if you do something bad, it will go against her and you. Yes, so I had to hold myself and do everything right. So from there, I was given the most disciplined students in school. And I can't say anything without mentioning my elder brother's name, Xavier Salah, wherever he is. I love him so much. He always keeps me on my toes, like, Juliet, you have to make your own money. Like, I'm your big brother, but I can't be giving you money all the time. Then we'll fight, and then my dad will hear it and blast him. My aunties will hear it and blast him. But he keeps supporting. Like, he keeps supporting. I'm so happy. So,
okay, guys, let's give ourselves a round of applause.
Come and take it.
Wow, Charlie, today has been very inspirational for all of us. I have learned almost like everything from you guys, and I believe each and everyone has also learned something from someone. This is very beautiful. I wish we could do it more times, to stay connected and build. You see, we are all family. So, me being the governor, my last piece of advice is, let's stay in harmony. I know everyone comes from a different background, so let's just try and understand each and everyone's opinion and live peacefully. And yeah, let's have fun and chill. So,
Yeah, they go see you. The water will so. Your mental vibe. Yeah, they go see you. The water will so. Your mental vibe. Yeah, they go see you. The water will so.
Hey, and the bad boy can it's a pleasure. It's a monumental. Take it to the center. Children afraid now me vibe and me weapon. This of the nation, keep no money vision. Money we are prefer, not the tribulation.